call the regular meeting of the Planning Commission for May 15th to order. Rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Kevin, you want to give us a roll call, please?
No, one moment. I gotta bring the other file. Oops. Okay. I'm still gonna butcher your name. I apologize ahead of time. Patterson.
Here.
Belkey.
Here.
Shaw.
Here.
You can do it.
Patty Jazik.
Yep. Here.
And Grant here.
Alright.
Just needed a little pressure.
Anybody got anything to add, take away, or question about the agenda? Otherwise, we're looking for a motion.
So now you got a motion this? So
We're
one motion to approve the agenda
As
As
presented.
presented.
as presented.
Support.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, you should have a copy of the minutes from our April 17th meeting. Everybody had a chance to go over those, no mistakes.
I make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
And second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Public comment?
No.
Okay, moving forward, we have the unique sign application for the Armada Jams. They're looking to hang 15 to 30 signs at the park for the Armada Jams concert from early June to late August. This is a yearly approval that they will be coming forward for. Anybody got any questions? Anything you want to talk to Mike about? Mike being, of course, the council commissioner for the park.
No. Great. Glad to see it happening again.
I think we have about, I think there's 15 sponsors this year.
Wow, nice.
This is better than last year. I think we only had 11. That's including some new signs that are being made right now.
That's nice.
Yeah, yes.
So we got new people.
There will be any special days, like where you guys had hot dogs or like all the people had the food out.
Yeah, they'll do that for July 3rd, I think is the date. I'm not positive, but yeah, they do that. Sam's Jams in the park. We'll do that.
And still the business owners,
They didn't do it last year. I don't know, it's because of COVID. I forget why. I think that was what.
The chamber might be willing to step in and do that because they're very active now. Because
right?
I know that was the ABA that was spearheading that in the past, but I haven't heard or seen them this season.
Right.
The chamber's been doing
That
several
was
things.
one month again, or what date again?
June 1st through August 15th.
No, the one with the,
Uncle
It's the last one
It's,
for the food.
well,
Sorry.
for the food would be the chamber, or it was the ABA that used to sponsor that. Would be the last concert. The other one, the July 4th celebration, I'm not quite sure what the date is.
Let's just look.
Yeah.
Didn't last year there was some confusion or something, who was supposed to do what between ABA and somebody just dropped the ball?
it's
So it's
July
always
I don't think
Wednesday,
there
right?
was
4th is a
reason.
Tuesday.
It's every
So
Wednesday.
the 5th.
So the Wednesday, it's June 28th or it's July 5th?
I think it's June 28th, I believe.
The one before?
I believe, but don't quote me.
Okay.
And then the last concert being the
15th.
is the last concert. Okay.
What time's that run from?
7 till about 8:30.
depending on the band, if they're really good.
Yeah.
We go to the
Mr.
state.
King always went longer. And what is the fair this year, the 21st? Do we know? Not that it makes a difference in concerts in the park, but
August 14th to
Is it?
August 20th.
that's a little early.
Mhm.
Okay, but let's stick to the signs, I'm kind of running at the mouth. Anything else, anybody?
I don't see any issue with this, we've been doing it every year since it was,
Exactly.
so.
Just kind of protocol is all we're doing.
Yeah, that's all, it is just protocol.
Mhm.
So I make a motion to approve the unique sign application for Armada Jams banners in the park.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, Becky did add zoning ordinance review, but we did kind of postpone it at the last meeting, so we don't really have much to review. Other than to say that Mike, Ross, and I all attended the Armada Township Planning Commission meeting, and it was for their redoing their master plan. So they're looking at a few things that they'd like to kind of get in with the village and do projects together, village and township. They've got some park things that they're looking at doing that it really sounded good. But they invited us there as planning commission with planning commission. And anything that they're looking to do as a joint effort is gonna have to go through the village. And I haven't heard word of them coming
No,
to see any,
I haven't.
council meetings, so I'm not too sure where we're moving with it. They are looking at housing projects, park projects, and things like that. They're looking to see how much water we could actually tie in with them so that they could draw from us rather than from the city, but Ross is keeping a good eye on all of that, being the water commissioner. And like I said, they haven't come before the village to even ask
How
for
would they
their
figure all that out? I mean, that sounds like. I mean, a lot to
surveys.
figure
Yeah,
out how
lots
to
of
charge.
surveys, Ross said.
Yeah.
So, and exactly, yes, it is done at a
Right.
fee, so.
Well, and I saw that they had posted a survey that they wanted residents of the township,
Yes.
which
Right.
includes us.
That's all.
Yes, I believe I have that
So
here.
that's an online thing, it's only open for a couple of weeks.
Actually, until next week.
Yeah,
It's a
so,
really small window.
yeah, very small window.
For a very big application. It's a little lengthy, but if you got a few minutes to sit and read them, it is a very good idea, I think, even. It's the Armada Township Master Plan Survey, and this is what they're running online. And yes, it does include us, so if you could get on there and fill out the survey if you got a few
Yeah,
minutes.
post it around because it's a very short window. And if they're gonna use that to make decisions, the more input, the better.
But right. One of Ross's biggest things that he had mentioned there was that if we were looking at doing projects together, we wanted to make sure that, one, the village is included, and two, that we're not doing the same things. We want to have different areas, for people to stop by and see and businesses to open. We don't want to do, here's a dog park, here's a dog park, here's a bakery, here's a bakery. We want to keep it spread out so that there's more things that draw people
Right.
in.
Right, that's a good idea.
You want
Okay.
to put the website on camera? Just read it and you better.
It's on the front page,
Is it on the front page? Dun, 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 dun.
in the first paragraph.
Bill will do an overlay and put it on to read it out.
Where are you seeing it in the first paragraph?
Here, hold on. I have a copy on the file, hold on. Okay. ArmadaTownship.org, or you can email it to planning@armadatownship.org.
And you see that in the first paragraph?
No, actually, I got it from
Okay.
their website.
Okay.
Okay, good, yeah, that's
Want that
great.
repeated?
Is there a link to the survey?
Yeah, it'll be on the main page of the township's website. So that'll be http://armadatwp.org. Or you can email it at planning@armada.twp.org.
If you had a hard copy.
Actually, there was, yeah, if you do the hard copy and scan it as a PDF and send it to them.
Can you download a hard copy there, or is it all online?
You
Fill
can
in?
do something through,
Man,
They-
it's
they-
online,
they
it
did
looks like I
Yeah.
can just answer the questions right
Right.
there.
they did something with Microsoft, which I'm trying to find in their packet.
This also says that, please return completed surveys to the Armada Township Hall no later than May 31st of 2023. Surveys can be dropped off at the planning department in the Township Hall as well.
And they did say you could put them in the box outside the building doors.
Right. But, again, deadline, May 31st, so if you're getting them in there, that's when it's gotta be in.
Yeah, more voices, the better.
Absolutely.
So our zoning ordinance review on number 18, I thought we were gonna talk, we can do it at another time, but talk about redoing wording of that, or talk about redoing the forms that go with it to streamline the process somewhat.
Yeah, I liked the forms that you had brought in for us the last time that we went over that. I think, yeah, we wanna sit down and kinda pick out
You're
something
talking
like
about the
that.
application, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that can help sort of lay out the process for people, because I understand that the planner didn't want to really rework any of the rules, okay?
Right.
I still think it's overwritten and confusing.
I do as well.
So maybe we can change that to a certain degree, but at the very least, we can, if we set up the paperwork, we could help.
So that they could go through it a little easier, kinda understand it
It's
more.
really hard to
and-
understand.
It is.
And, you know,
And
we
I
can
think
do
we
better.
proved that even we didn't understand fully how the application process worked, or how the difference between the two.
Well, I'm new, so that's my excuse. I don't know the rest of you
Right.
really understand it.
Right, so yes, absolutely, Sam, I think we'll do that at the next meeting. We'll get set
Okay.
which way we wanna get that worded.
good,
And,
okay.
So that'll be chapter 18 only, correct?
That application is for chapter 18.
That's the process.
Yeah.
So there were no other chapters we're looking at reviewing?
What do you think? You guys wanna just work on getting that application set? You wanna move forward with some of our reading?
Because I think one at a time would probably be best.
Yeah, I think so too, because it's complicated.
That one is, yes.
18.
Yeah, and it seems like we've been on it for a while, so it might be good just to get it done with. and
Yeah,
move
so
on.
do we, like, are we gonna make how are we gonna come up with the form? What's the best way to work on what we think that the form or the process should be?
Probably agree on what should be asked, what information should be required.
Does everybody have the copies of the ones that Sam had brought in for examples from the other cities?
I sent him in an email. Did he get that? I sent it to Becky and then Becky sent it out. So
I
it was
believe
probably
I
more
have
way.
one.
I can forward it to you.
But I have copies
Armada
too,
Township, Bruce Township, ours, Sterling Heights, and Richmond. So 2 cities, 2 townships, and 2 villages, Village of Romeo, just to see the differences. And there are some between cities and townships,
Right.
but the Village of Romeo was which was real similar to Armada, which one? Sterling Heights. Because they were just real kind of,
Those were the two I think that we had
Yeah.
all kind of agreed were,
Cut and dry.
yeah, simpler to go through. I like the way they're set up. Lot more
easier to, I can make
professional.
sure you get this done. But, and then, it's got the process at the bottom, and there, also the city of Algonac, but I don't, and I know that one works because I've used it as the clerk there, and on the back page, the last thing that it has is the steps of the process. So that you can kind of, did number 1, did number 1, and number 4 now, right? I mean, you can kind of follow through it that
Right.
way then, for both sides.
So if you guys could go back to your email, or Sam, if you could send it out again,
Okay.
take a look at those, kind of go through our book, and let's see what we can come up with for wording and changes and how we want to set it up. We'll sit together with all of our examples, and we'll
Yeah,
work
that'd
on
be good.
that night putting something together.
So I had Armada, Bruce, Richmond, Sterling Heights, Armada Village, Romeo Village.
Yes, 2 villages, 2 townships, 2 cities.
Okay.
Yeah, is that the email there?
I'm looking at my computer right now.
Oh.
He's making notes for tonight,
Oh, I got it.
of tonight, I should say, not
Never
for
mind.
tonight.
Okay. I'll make sure that, I'll resend that email.
Yeah, I don't think I ever got it.
Okay, so we're all agreed then 18 alone is gonna be enough for us at a meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
19 and 20 were really complicated, more sophisticated topics. I don't know that I mean, if the planner thinks that, I would totally take their recommendation on that one because it's above my pay grade.
Maybe that's how we'll end our meeting next time, then, is make a decision on,
It's just,
just to comment what they had.
I mean, read it again and see, but
Right.
he was pretty confident that,
Yes, he said that the wording was good, the way that it was set up was good, so.
so if
We'll
we
end
just
our meeting
concentrate on
Who feels the same
streamlining
way?
18,
Mhm. Yep,
that'd be good.
okay. I have nothing on reports, because of course I went through it with the zoning ordinance review for the township, that was all I
Okay,
had.
question, what's going on with the glass blower? Are they set up yet, or?
I believe they have all their approvals and have actually brought clients in. So yes, they are good to go. Their last step was just, I believe, the fire department's final.
Yeah, I think Becky sent an email out
Yeah.
right after that,
Wow.
because we had it based contingent, the motion was contingent on the professional reviews and, or maybe that was Meredith, I don't remember, I guess.
I think it's also like a number of people and stuff, he was waiting for a final number on that and
Well,
stuff.
he's approved for 2 right now, and then when the ordinance, when the stuff that we're working on, because we had changed it,
Right.
but it's
Up to
not
the
in
bid.
effect yet, so once that takes effect, then he can go to 4, which is what he was doing.
Right. Anything else?
I have nothing.
Looks like we're doing 2 quickies in a row here. Last meeting was pretty quick too. All right, we're looking for that final.
What was it called?
I'll make a motion that we adjourn at 7:22. Planning Commission.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Done.